Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop.
Second and 15.
Nick Bosa in there to drop them. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and the most likely...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage and the first down. On play action, Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. To the air again, Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goedert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. They'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Again, Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Hurts again. And he'll take it on in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, the balance on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Get set. It's hot. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And this ball incomplete on third down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Get set, get set. 18, watch out. They're going. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Hurts using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. 49ers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That one knocked away. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Is a turnover on downs.
To throw is Hurts. Got a tight end Calcaterra to the left. And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
Eagles. First down.
To throw is Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to 2nd
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Well, the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to be an unmitigated disaster. Kicker run down, belted behind the line, but a head scratcher. It's a turnover on down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Downfield, he's got the big target. Jennings. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Good bucket to the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
It's that.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Good. Set. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Calcaterra. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on
From the 43. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
No touch. Set. No touch.
He'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Picked by the 4-time All-Pro Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Get set.
They'll go play action. Purdy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. On play action, here's Hurts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will score. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
And makes the score Niners 23, Eagles 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Patrick Taylor now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
The play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
No touchdown. On anyone hit? No touchdown.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this to Calcaterra and mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
That's good.
Here is 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pick.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
west of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? A 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Let's go now.
Right to the air is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stop them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 4.
Here now, second and 4.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Ertz over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Commanders first down. First and goal.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Caught out left side by Robinson. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his running back into the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 30. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. That's good. Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. To the right side and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 14.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possible possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
That's good.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
A gain of 14.
Get it.
First down, Washington.
Again, it's Robinson. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Another Washington first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Now Daniels. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To the air goes Daniels. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Zach Bourne came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
A 42-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Hurts and the Eagles now. Down 10-7, a minute 53 remaining. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Smith.
Complete to Devontae Smith. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
He'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. It's a pickup of 3.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone. and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best. Examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run again here with Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Off the play fake, Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got him in, it's Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Gay on for the Washington field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 17.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Martin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Handoff now to Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
15-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. Ertz has it left side. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Second and 6 from the 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ends up making the play.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, an 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
What's up?
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Purdy on 4th down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
So, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy will set up the throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the 2nd half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And they go play action. Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incomplete.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Zach Ertz, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Now Daniels. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
In motion right, Debo. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To the air goes Daniels. Caught by the tight end Ertz. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And this is 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 77.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up the fourth down.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bit. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, now Purdy. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run with full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. Here's a diving catch right side. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk laying himself out in the end zone. And the Niners are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Purdy will throw for it. It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So a victory here for the Commanders. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go in Santa Clara. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Purdy throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
He's got Devontae Smith. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got Smith again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts yet again. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10. Their own 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are stopped deep in the red zone at the 10-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Lindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Purdy on the play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Hurts on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're to the end of one. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Purdy setting up that play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take 13-yard line.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are stopped in the outer reaches of the red zone. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And is enough time to put something together. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers get their first point of this game just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2 and now trail by only 2.
Makes the score Eagles 10, 49ers 8. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. First down throwing for Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first down from the 41. Off the play fake, Purdy. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down.
49ers field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through, and that's going to give them the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So just a 1-point game here at the break. I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll motion Smith left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Hurts looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Catch is made in close. It's a gain of 22. And now they have a first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here, it's McCaffrey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Here's McCaffrey again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, He just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it is incomplete. Winning big on the final play of our 3rd quarter, but nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead to 7. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
Niners 18, Eagles 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finding Brown back back-to-back plays. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Hurts on first down. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. I got it. Right around up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Gained a little
9.
bit there. It kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Watch out.
You're going to pass it here. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Get set.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Automatic first down.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going to go. It's Daniels. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play.
And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. So first down from the 41. Motion man sent left. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Eagles.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. He's got it. First down, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete to Zach Ertz. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. In on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Play action. Hurts has it. Hauled in by Goedert, left side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just...
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That's a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, it sure blew up in their face.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Game's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Gay to add the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 17 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
44-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 23-yard
Here we go.
line.
Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Able to find Hurts. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a gain of 8.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying one here with Robinson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles, 14 points back. 2nd and 3 now. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Cut near the goal line. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of...
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down just inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hurts reels it in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost...
inside Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Landover. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers come out and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Another Washington first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commander. Matt Gay on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, 49ers 0.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Niners offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Moving the tight end right. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That is intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
49ers 0.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away.
For Washington.
This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs. The next thing you know, you find your groove.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Throwing again is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Jake Moody to kick
Third
off.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Back.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He's fighting fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McClure. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. That's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
A 59-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
49ers.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The 25-yard
On 1st down, Daniel. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
and 5 at the 20-yard.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. They'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got a man. It's McClure. To the pylon, he's in. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Commander. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down.
It's it.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Commanders take over 1st
Let's go
and 10
now.
at the 22-yard
Gotta
line.
What a year with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. They'll throw with Daniel. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll run with Robinson. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. This returnable with Taylor. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. To the 45. And he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the point.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.